You see, why can I attack this kind of ball? And why is my success rate so high? It's because I'm using my body to push against the ball. My hand provides the spin and adjusts the arc. But how do you loop, or how do you push and generate power? I rely on my body to do it. How much strength can your hand have? At most, it can add a bit of acceleration, a bit of that whipping force. But the real power comes from your legs. Your thighs and waist are very powerful. Just using 50% of their strength is enough to produce some very high-quality shots. Your hand only needs to add spin and control the ball. Let the hand handle the fine work. Don't make it do the heavy work. Most people rely too much on their hands. Their lower body isn't engaged. If your hand is doing too much, it can't handle the fine work. Let the body handle the heavy work, and the hand handle the fine work. When the hand is exerting force, it can't control the arc. Do you see what I mean? Once you understand this, whether it's forehand or backhand loops, you'll have it all figured out. See? I let the body handle the heavy work, so my hand stays relaxed. Doesn't it feel much clearer now? Whether you're looping forehand, looping backspin, or looping topspin, it's all about this distribution of effort. You have to balance it well. Like when receiving long serves, many struggle. When I was on the national team, before I learned to use my body, I also relied too much on my hand to loop. Either that or flicking my wrist. In matches, under pressure, I'd make mistakes. My legs would go numb, my hands would go numb. That's what happens in matches. Even if I knew a long serve was coming to my backhand, I couldn't land it. It was really frustrating. But once you learn to use your body and let it take on most of the work, your hands naturally relax. Looping becomes much easier. Let me demonstrate a few more loops. See how I move and press down early? Remember, as long as you make this downward movement, shift your weight onto your feet and bend your legs slightly. Your power will naturally start from your legs. Let your body drive the motion. Your wrist and fingers are only for the final rotate of the racket. Relax and rotate. After that, tighten up. If the arc isn't enough, your forearm can follow through a bit more. But it's about following through, not swinging wildly. Rotate the wrist and tighten. As your body generates power, rotate the wrist. That's the feeling, because we're dealing with fast, long serves from the opponent. They have 3 characteristics. They're sudden, deep, and fast. Because they're fast, you can borrow their power. So we don't need to generate all the power ourselves, and long serves are looped during the rising phase. So we can't rely too much on active power. I just need to borrow the ball's power and sync with its rhythm. Then, on top of that borrowed power, I add spin. The racket and rubber have elasticity. We use that elasticity to propel the ball forward. We add spin to create the arc. The body generates power. This makes me more stable in matches. If you serve long, as long as my body is stable and my hand adds good spin and controls the direction, that's enough. Then you won't fear long serves. Understand? This kind of long backspin serve. Do you only know how to block it forward? You keep receiving it this way. It'll go into the net. Try pushing it. Now you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you push, the ball pops up. If you block, it goes into the net. Do you all feel the same way? When you push, sometimes the ball goes too high. When you block, it goes into the net. Is that what happens to you too? Tell me in the comments. Then it's simple. I'll teach you and you'll get it right away. This serve has some backspin, and it's very fast. When the ball reaches us, after it arrives, it will curve to our left. This ball has some backspin, but it's a light backspin. That's why when you block, it goes into the net, and when you push, it pops up. I'll teach you a very simple method. You'll learn it instantly. Here's how. Lift your elbow and move to the right. Remember this. Your target shouldn't be my backhand side. Aim for the middle of the table. No need for a big backswing. Just use the same motion as when you block. Earlier, you were blocking forward, right? Now, instead of going forward, go sideways. Nice shot. Earlier, you were moving forward. Now we change that forward motion into a sideways motion. Because when this ball comes at you, it's already very close to your racket. If you block forward, it'll go into the net. At this point, use a bit of forearm power and the rubber's grip. The ball is moving to your left, and your hand is moving to the right opposite directions. Right for your hand, left for the ball. With your forearm's power and wrist adding spin, the ball will go over. It's very simple. See? You learned it right away. Don't aim here. Remember this. When looping this ball, never aim for the backhand corner. You'll likely miss. Always aim slightly toward the middle, it's safer. Or even aim a bit here. Don't aim for the corners. Use the same forward motion, but direct it sideways. Yes. See? Just 1 min. Viewers, did you get it? Pen hold grip? Here's how to block it. With pen hold, don't block forward either. Go slightly sideways. If you push forward, the ball will go down. When the ball comes, you need this feeling. This applies to both shake hand and pen hold. You and the ball should have this interaction. The ball moves this way. Your hand moves that way. A mutual collision. The ball and your hand move in opposite directions. For pen hold, same thing. When the ball comes, just do this, and the ball will go over. Use your forearm power and the tackiness of your rubber, combined with the ball's incoming speed. All these forces together will send the ball over easily. Here, try again. See? That's the feeling I want you to find. The ball will go over. Very simple, you'll get it right away. A little spin. For fast, long serves with little spin, just block them forward. But for long serves with light backspin, you forgot again? Like this. Isn't this backspin strong enough? How much more spin do you want? This has nothing to do with spin. Let me explain. Long serves in table tennis are usually about speed and surprise. Rarely are they heavily spun. No one can serve a long ball that's both fast and heavily spun. It's impossible. Always remember this. You need to see things from our perspective, not yours. Because what you see on video is always reversed. You need to contact the right side of the ball. When we hit the ball, we contact its right side. But in your video, it looks like the left side. When I turn around, it becomes the right side. That's how it's done. By joining my membership, you can watch more than 10 videos in advance and access 30 professional tutorial videos by Fangbo. I will continue to update a members-only video every week. These videos cover everything from beginner basics to advanced techniques,
because it's possible for him to push it to your forehand area,
ensuring you'll find the skills you need. The cost ranges from $1 to $3, depending on your region. Thank you all for your support.